Hi everyone. Today we have Cub Cadet riding mower. I picked up a little bit ago, probably about a week ago. Um, 200 bucks. I was told that I should run and drive fine. They just stopped using it because the idle went high and they couldn't figure it out. So I ended up getting it for 200 bucks. It is 2006, so 20 years old. Pretty good shape. The deck isn't all rusted out or anything, just needs to be cleaned up. All the tires are good, triple blade, uh, 46-inch deck. Yeah, right there. A tear in the seat here, which of course, it's common. So we're just going to go through it, see if we can get it running and cutting some grass. The gas in it, I'm going to have to drain out. It smells really old. The one thing kind of concerning, I didn't hear it run or anything, of course, when I went to go pick it up. The guy had all these fuel lines off. I don't know. We'll see. So, hopefully everything works out. See if the seller was lying about it. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, first things first, make it easier, we get this hood off. Let's check the oil first. Looks like it's full. Really clean. That's a good sign. Alright. Let's get this off. Oh, it's already loose. That's not good. Alright. Doesn't look too bad. Here. Looks like a mouse has been in here chewing on this. It just looks like these here haven't been eaten through. Alright. Let's go ahead and check compression first. It's not too bad. BK R5 CV HIPAA. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look up what the compression's supposed to be on these. Throttle open. Alright, what are we at? 100 exactly. Alright. Alright, I just looked up the compression specs and it says 60 to 90 and we're at 100. So that's very good. Let's go ahead and check spark. See if we're good there. Let's see if oh yeah, that's beautiful. I'm gonna put this back in and we're gonna go through the carburetor. Still gonna have to drain that tank, but we'll go through the carburetor first because the gas smells really stale. So if any of that gas went into the car, I'm sure it's all gunked up. See how the air filter is. Oh, barely on there. Uh-oh. We got stink bugs. That's been chewed up. Not too bad, I guess. filter is really good. It's practically brand new. Alright. Get them stink bugs out of there. Put this to the side. Get it. Alright. What is that? 10 mil. No, maybe 11. No, that one's 10. Two different sizes. Alright. Try not to break the gaskets because, well, I don't have any. This goes up to the pump. Try to be gentle. Some of these are just really stubborn. HIPAA? Is that the factory carburetor? Oh, looks good. I got some gunk in there. Go ahead and we'll go through that. I see something in there. Wow. What in the world is that? What is that? Looks like it's part of this. I guess I'm gonna have to take this off to see. There's like a broke plastic piece in there. Huh. What in the world is that? That go like that? Part of this? Hmm. I don't know. Is that attached supposed to be part of that? Hmm. Trying to get it. Oh, there it goes. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up. Put it back together. I'm gonna clean that carb. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and go through the carb, because I think this should run just fine. We got good spark, compression's good. Alright, let's go ahead and go through this carburetor. Hopefully everything's good. It's a little stiff. Oh. Looks like mud dauber's been in there. Yeah. Blow through it with the compressor. Alright. I don't have a wrench for this. Oh, there we go. Looks good. Actually, not bad at all. I'm just going to clean it with some brake clean. I do have an ultrasonic cleaner, but I just bought it and I haven't set it up yet. Oh, that was easy. Good. Float's good. It's all looking good here. It don't look like that comes out. I don't know. Oh, there it goes. I'm just going to clean it with some brake clean. blow through it with a compressor, because everything is moving freely. There we go. Yeah, I think it'll be okay. I hope so. All right. All right, we should be good. All right. Now let's put everything back together. We will drain the tank, put some fresh fuel in it, and see what happens. All right. Now, let's drain the tank. All right, these you can drain from underneath. Just a fuel line under here. On the very bottom. God, that smells really bad. And the seller said that he used it last season, which was 3, 4, 5, 6 months ago. I always like to use the non-ethanol fuel. Oh yeah, it's really yellow. Alright, that should be good. Let's go ahead and put the fuel line back on. Alright. Alright, there we go. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Stinks. Alright, let's go ahead and put some fuel in it. And then we're going to crank it and see if fuel comes out of here. Put in about a gallon. Should be plenty. Stink bug. Stink bugs all over this thing. not leaking. Going good. All right. Let's go ahead and crank it. See what happens. This fuel line's clogged somehow. Or if this pump's bad. It's got vacuum. Maybe this pump's bad. Let me take it off here. Pump, it's not sucking fuel. I happen to have another engine that has this same pump on it, so let's go ahead and swap it out. Yeah, see, this is probably a cheap Amazon fuel pump. The other one's a Makuni, so should be good. And it doesn't come apart, so we'll see. Let's see. Oh, good, okay. Why not? Alright, see what happens here. We should see fuel in the filter. Wow, instantly. Oh, gotta put a jump back on it. Yeah, dig the idle high. It wouldn't come down. Now it's not cranking. Alright. It wouldn't crank earlier. Ended up blowing this fuse. Put a new one in, it cranked up and then idled high again. So I'm thinking maybe For some reason this cable is out of adjustment, so I'm going to loosen this up and see if I can get it to idle down by moving that. I don't know, we'll see. See what happens. Let me put a fuse in first. Alright, that's loose, so we should be able to move it. Let me back this off a little bit too. This is the stop for this. Alright. Now. Huh. Let me see if it blew that fuse again. Yep. Blew that fuse that quick. Alright. After looking it over, maybe the governor is out of adjustment. And the fuse that keeps blowing, maybe it's because I had the jump pack on it. I hope so. I went ahead and put a slightly bigger fuse in it. I'm going to go ahead and start it up. I'm going to see if I can get the idle to come down by moving this. I hope so. Let's see. Alright, so it's definitely got to be this governor. So let's go ahead and try. Let's see. Maybe just bending this tab a little bit. There. Let's see if that does anything. Alright. So we're definitely getting somewhere. Let me see here. It seems like it's bent. So, see this spring. Maybe I could put this spring in a different hole instead of bending that tab all kinds of crazy like. go down one hole. Sorry if you really can't see this. I don't know if I could get a good shot in here. All right, see if that does anything. Maybe it was too much. So let me bend this back to where it was then. All right. Oh. Well, now I have fuel coming out of the carburetor. That's not good. Looks like it's really can't tell where it's coming from. Maybe we just flooded it out. Alright. I had to take the carburetor back off because the hell was leaking, and essentially I just think that the bolt on the bottom I didn't have tight enough because it was actually leaking from the bowl itself, the seal to the carburetor. And after that I ended up adjusting this governor just a hair, and now it's actually pretty good. I broke that nut loose and I tweaked this just a hair, tightened it back up, and now it's actually pretty good. So it's pretty good now. Put it all back together, and I'm gonna see how the transmission is. Hopefully it's good and we don't have any issues. All right, let's try this transmission out. Well, not too bad. $200, some time, and really the only thing I had to actually replace was the fuel pump, which I was lucky enough to have another engine that had the same one, so I'll just have to order a fuel pump for the other one. It does seem like it needs just a little bit of fine tuning in the carburetor. Other than that, maybe a new spark plug and it's good to go. Good cleaning too. It's got like growing moss here. Thanks for watching.